Welcome everyone. Today we have a Dota autochess guide. Yes, I haven't played Dota autochess for a while, and in this video I'll teach you guys the basics about Dota autochess and also everything related to how to play the game in 2025. So starting with the game, what you can see is if you haven't played Dota autochess or if you have played it, a lot has changed in the past. So firstly, let me put down the volume a little bit. I think it's a little loud. So let's go master volume a little lower. So firstly, as you play Dota autochess, you're gonna see a table of 5 units that is selectable. You can buy them and put them on the board. They're hotkeys for moving them and hotkeys for placing them, which will help you a lot if you're just moving them around. And as you defeat waves of enemies, you will be able to acquire gold. And on the side, on the right hand side, there's 8 players that is competing. Your goal is to defeat the other 8 players. In the first 3 rounds, it is PvE round, then you start to do PvP round. Every 5 rounds is going to be a PvE, and that is the basics of the game. Now the game goes very deep, even though everything is automated. What you're doing is you're building synergies and combinations with different special effects, and there is a massive table of monsters to be picking from. So you can see there's tier 1, tier 2, all the way to tier 5 legendary monsters that you can pick into synergies. So instead of overwhelming you guys, I'll step by step teach you guys what I'm doing and how I'm playing, and this might be the best way. So this is round 3, and I have started the Goblin synergy. If you have seen my very first video, it is about goblins. So in this video, because I happen to have found some goblins, we might just play the goblins. Now, a small tip of how and what synergies you want to play. Usually goblins goes well with merc, and usually assassins can go with themselves, while mages can go with humans. There's quite a bit of synergies to look through, so there's the spacious and also there's a class. So usually a monster have 2 synergies. Now, back to focusing on playing the game. So, one of the first things I like to do is, I like to capitalize on economy. Every 10 gold saved up will give you interest. And this particular interest economy is very powerful if you know how to play correctly. Notice I sold a few units, so at the end of the round, once I acquire 10 gold, you will give me 1 interest. This build up to 50 gold for 5 bonus gold per round. So, on the second thing, there's also items. I'm gonna try to get some good items. Oh, this is not the best item. So, on the topic of items, let me try to... So what we're doing is we're rolling for different items that can be used later on. And at the moment, I'm just rolling for some basic tiers. They're not the best items, of course. So, you acquire items by defeating PvE monsters, and this can roll from tier 1 chests, tier 2 chests, or tier 3 chests. You can also reroll items as I get close to them. I'm trying to make 1 unit super tanky and let that one defeat enemies because of the Goblin synergies that regenerate health. And during this time, I can buy those units, but they're not really the units I'm looking for. I'm looking for goblins. And this is going to be a rerolling guide here. I'm going to be start rerolling goblins because I start to win, and I want to keep winning, and acquire some mercs. I'll show you this better synergy as well. So, I'm going to try to be aggressive. I'll teach you guys about the talents very soon. So I'm going to be aggressive goblins. I'm going to aggressively roll into some good units, hopefully. Oh, I missed it. I missed Tinker. Oh, that's a big mistake. Okay, got Tinker again. So usually people don't recommend rolling, and I also didn't like clockwork. So that was just me trying to multitask too many things, talking and playing is not the best for me. So what I'm trying to do is, in the early games, there's higher chances of getting tier 1 units. If you press Alt over here on the rolling pieces, you can see a massive boost on level 3 for 70% rolling for tier 1 units. And tier 2 units, the rate is 25%, which is not bad as well. I'm trying to get 3 mercs, 3 goblins on the ground, so every time I win the battle, I will be able to acquire another free roll, which is worth 2 gold. The goal is not to save up economy, but the goal to start winning constantly and build up gold from defeating enemies. Which is quite interesting. IO is not good for us because it's too expensive. So I will probably sell IO soon. So I'm trying to get everyone to 2 stars. By the way, I'm gonna sell IO to roll 1 more. Got 1. Not bad. So you only stay on level 3 for a while, and each round you gain 1 experience. Their classes I'll give you more experience. Coming back to the characters. Once you have 3 of the same kind, they will fuse into a higher grade. So currently my Clockwork's 2-star, while the Tinker is still 1-star. The 1-star have pretty much the basic health, while the 2-star have double the health, and you can get up to 3 stars by fusing 3 of the 2 stars, which is very rare but doable in our current method. So yes, this is a Goblin rolling guide. My very first video, I was doing the same thing in 2019. A lot has changed, but the good old Goblin rolling method still works wonderfully.
Enchanted, I'm sure.
As we look for your units, I don't need those. And then roll. Roll. Oh, sometimes you don't get lucky. If it's the same unit, it will light up. No, not like this time. And which is quite annoying. Because here I'm banking on the fact I get another Tinker, or maybe get more units. So keep in mind, when you're rolling between tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 units at the moment in lower levels, and there's a lot of them. Technically, I can ban some, which I'll teach you guys later, but here I'm just trying to reroll them at the very early game. Coming back to the fights, we have been winning. Each time you win, you don't lose health, but if you lose, depending on the number of enemies on the board, you will lose health. And my units are quite strong. Having a 2-star Timber Sword is like godly at this moment, which is really nice. And by defeating enemies and also winning my board, I can acquire some nice 3-star units to just use temporarily, but my goal is to get all the units to 2 stars. Goblin rolling, my favorite. Oh, got a bounty hunter, nice. So constantly I swap units that are higher star level. And there's a Clockwork, got the riddle ones, another Goblin, nice. So, I'm not gonna swap out the Tinker because Tinker gives us the synergy for Goblin and also Merc. And this is pretty strong board. We pretty much have almost all units to 2-star. I'm not gonna level up, but I'm gonna stay on level 4 and keep rolling until we have a lot of better units. And then we save our economy and repeat the process. When saving up economy, I get the gold to 50, then I start using the spear excess gold. So at the moment, we're pretty strong. Oh, some gold too. Nice. I can buy some spare units. So in terms of spare units, there's only a limited amount of units in the pool. I believe 45, and oh, nice. Perfect. So I am strong enough to be even stronger. I'm gonna take away this. So everyone's pretty much maxed out stars here. So 2-star, 2-star, 2-star. And the moment I can build up some economy. So even at level 5 I can be stronger. I can level up to level 5 just to be safe in a round or 2, but at the moment I don't think anyone's strong enough to contest with me. The goal of the Goblin rolling method is to start off with at least 2 or 3 Goblins, and as you win, you keep rolling Goblins. But if you're losing, this is not the best way, because as I win, I gain 3 rolls. The Synergies with a Merc allows us to have 1 free roll each time you win. It gets better when you have 6 of them, but that's much later in the game. So, during this time, you can click onto enemies to see what synergies and build they're going. Sometimes they can counter you, like the warriors will counter goblins, the mages will counter goblins. That's really dependable. So, because if you're fast enough, well, you're stronger. So, over here, this is round 10. You can see the top of the round, and this is a PvE round, so usually you're fighting neutral monsters. After round 10, I'm thinking to level up to level 5 and get my next 5-star on. So there's 5 2-stars, next 2 stars. Against the neutral monsters, they can drop items, they can also drop relics. Let's have a look at the relics that we can pick from. Over here, there's a list of legendaries that is currently rotating in the pool for this game, and also the list of the relics that you can pick every 10 rounds. So here's a relic box. I'm gonna open it, and well, nothing too good to be honest. I could try to benefit on this. Let's see, don't have anything. The level up ones, just to get my extra unit in. Swap my units a bit. So everyone's picking relic, and you can even see what relic they're picking. I can reroll the relic. I don't want to discard this relic, and this is not good. You can either reroll the relic out of the other 5, or you can pick one. I'm thinking of picking the Way of Render. The other 2 really doesn't benefit me that much. I don't usually pick the Wolf, so to be honest, but this will give you better levels. Let's reroll, and let's have a look at the other 5. Oh, this is the worst one, because this one is when you lose health, you gain experience. But as a Goblin roller, I don't plan to lose health. So I shouldn't have rerolled, but rather I should have picked settled down for one that's useful for me. Sometimes there's some really good ones like this one, and sometimes there's other ones that I'll teach you guys in the future. Too much to overwhelm. But yes, there is a tier list I want to make about the best relics, because some of those are very game changing. This is the worst one. Basically, I don't benefit anything from this, which is not the worst, but pretty annoying. Of course, during this time you'll be seeing me winning and me defeating other players, which we can watch on this screen next. Don't need this one. So, sometimes I keep some random units, but that's not really needed. Sometimes I keep them to increase my job chance. I'm waiting for me to get to level 15, because level 15 you can pick talent. I forgot to mention about talent. If you're planning to win, or if you think you're strong enough, you pick the rapier. But if you plan to lose, in the future I'll make a guide on how to do open fort. You're constantly losing, then you pick the patroness, because this gives you even more gold. Which gold means I get to 50 gold, and then I can start spending again with excess income. Let's have a look. You can see the battle sign, this means this player is versing me, and let's have a look at my team against him, and let's see how powerful we are. So for him, I'm in red, and he's green. Yeah, my units are very strong, because Goblin Reroller is one of the strongest early game build if you get the Goblins. If you don't, it gets really awkward, because as you win more. If you don't win, well, you shouldn't be playing Goblins early game, or you can play as an open fort. So, let's have a look where we are. Oh, nice. So, at this moment, there's something I like to do. This is only because I have the economy and also have the strength. I do not plan to level up, because if I level up, what's going to happen is I am going to lose my chances of tier 1, tier 2 units. Actually, tier 2 units will be the same at 40%. You can see the percentage. Tier 1 units will go from 40 to 30% from level 5 to level 6. Because I want to roll for tier 1 units and roll them into a golden 3-star. After this run, I should have the economy to ban some units, and by banning units, we can... Oh, maybe I can ban this one. Probably cheaper to ban this. Or this one. So, depending on the units you ban, this will cost gold. Maybe I move my head a little bit so you can see the cost of the gold. By banning units out of the pool means you have more chance of getting the units you wanted. In this game, it's about getting lucky. If you can improve your luck, it's very important. Excuse me. Oh, I haven't made a guide for autochess for so long. So, similarly, if I buy... Oh, don't want to break the gold. Don't want this. So, in this game, if you can improve your chances, you always do it. Here, I will be banning the chores, because this seems to be a cheaper option for me to get the units I wanted, and it does cost gold to ban the units. But now, in my available summoning pool, you can see the chores are grayed out. This is more advanced, but it is recommended if you plan to do rerolling. It takes a while for you to understand which of the units you're looking for, but once you understand, you don't want to ban the units you're looking for. I'm looking for goblins, I'm looking for mercs, and maybe other units. I definitely don't need the chores, that I know. And notice I have 49, but if I win, I'll be on 50 gold, so sometimes it's okay to have 1 gold short if you win. If you don't win, I can sell this unit for 50 gold. And yeah, I usually organize them pretty nicely. Now, you might be wondering, oh, let's hope we don't lose it. Should be okay, I think. Yeah, Timbersaw still alive. Timbersaw is very powerful early game, even though not the best items. Oh, free gold! Something happened. Usually, there's some random pops-ups. I'm still trying out. Oh yes, I defeated someone. Once you defeat someone on win streak, you can get a streak of the gold. So here, I've been waiting for this. Once I click greedy, and now the units I roll... Oh, this is a wolf run, by the way. Against wolf runs, you can use this quick lineup function to reverse your team, and then to reverse it back. But for my team, they're too strong. I don't really mind the wolves. So once I have this talent, my units will cost 1 less, which is incredibly good if I find some good ones. They cost 0 now. And I had a lot of gold spared out to this point. And I also had a lot of free rerolls. Swap them in, swap them out, and a lot of free rolls saved up, which means we're gonna have a good time. Let's see. And those are the free rolls. Each time I win a round, I get a free roll because of the max synergy. I'm gonna keep some spare units I might use in the future. And at level 15, 25, they drop items. Or sometimes they drop items, but they will drop a guaranteed relic that you can pick from various items. And at the moment, Vanguard is the best one for us, because we want to be tanky and unkillable. Yeah, Vanguard is the best for Goblins early game. Rubik. There's a Rubik. I'm gonna sell the first Rubik because I bought it for 3 gold. The next 2 are 2 gold. I'm not really needing the Rubik right now, because I want Goblins, and you only have a limited amount of space. No luck. So when it's the same units you already have, it will line up. But here, and there's a Rubik. I'm so sorry on Rubik. I think I'll buy it. Just because I know I'll be out of space soon. Ugh, how many Rubik? Okay, should I kept the Rubik? Okay, because I don't have enough space to put them out unless I fuse into 3 stars and get stronger. So at the moment, I don't really want units that's not goblins. That is not the strategy if you don't plan to roll for 3 stars though, because a 2-star Rubik is very powerful. Probably stronger than my Tinker. But then I lose my synergies, right? Here's the free roll. Oh, took so long to find 1 goblin. See, now I can start selling a few units I don't need. And you can overflow your board, which is very risky. Because when the timer goes out, if your board is overflowing, it will sell all your units. So if you plan to overflow like me, be extra careful. You need to know what you're doing. Because if you don't, things are not gonna work out. And whatever unit that's excess, that's out of the maximum capacity, will get sold off randomly. Sometimes it can sell off the 3 stars. So I fused into a Timber Sword 3-star, and now I should be even stronger. Yeah, I love Goblin rerolling. This is actually how I started Dota autochess as a content creator. If you see my very first video on the Majestic Life channel, the very first video to teach people how to do this. Still works. And people say, what about the late game? Or if you smash everyone in the early game, they won't get to see the late game. So, 100% health and having the gold. This is a very smooth run, by the way. So, it is possible to replicate this, but just be aware. Oh, perfect. Just losing Tinker now. So now I'm starting to get some units that can synergize after this. Maybe I should start rolling. I don't think rolling for Tinker alone is worth it, because right now I have 3 3-stars. Notice that they even have golden skins, which is really cool. So, the next step of my goal, because rolling for 2 more Tinker is not worth it, and it's going to take too much time and too much gold. I'm going to try to level up, and then I'm going to look into the pool of available legendaries and try to get Gyrocopter for 6 max. I can try to get the Goblin. So the Goblins I'm looking for is only the available ones. So Gyro is good, and the other Goblin I'm looking for is gonna be Techies. The Techies is not available in the pool, at least we don't know. Someone can discover the rest of the 5, but it really depends on, I guess, what is available, because it's a lot of random legendaries. But for me, if I can get Gyro and get 6 mercs, I can summon any legendary randomly, which is so powerful. This one's on me. So my goal is to maintain my win streak. Oh, find another Tinker. Maybe we'll do a more reroll. Perfect. No, I wasn't gonna reroll, but it came, so can't refuse that. I'm gonna even put a pendant on. And now I can level up. I'm using hotkeys, by the way. So hotkey for rerolling is D, hotkey for level up is R. And I can even be stronger very, very soon. So the reason I put the pendant on is because pendant have a small chance of giving a random unit every round, and this can be very good for fishing for Gyrocopter. I'll teach you guys in another video. So what's been happening is, because I have been winning, the game might seem a little different to you guys, because if you lose health and you don't get that much economy. So if you want to follow a build and you want to start goblins, you can follow what I'm doing. But if you want to play other build, I will be making those guys for you guys in the future once I get time. Yeah, right now we're so powerful. and everyone that faces us gets defeated massively. So this is definitely one of the strongest early game build. But if you don't have any goblins by round 3 or 4, you might not want to force into this. So, round 20, this is gonna be a PvE round, and during this time I'm gonna save all my rerolls. I'm gonna try to push for level higher. So every press of the buy experience will cost me 4 XP, right? So I can see here it be the next experience will be 32. I'm currently on 21. Every round will also gain 1 experience. Now, what is my next plan? I have how many goblins? I have 5 goblins on the ground, and I'm missing the final goblin. I can either find the Snapfire, or you can use a synergy combination with the wizard to combine, which will give me the last goblin. Definitely more difficult to make the guide and play at the same time. Usually I make the recording first. This time I want to do it live. Sometimes the max can drop a random item too. Ooh, nothing too good to be honest. I don't need to rush to combine an item. Griffith Sack could be good. Oh, nice. So, perfect. So now we have the Goblin Synergies. I'm trying to think. Because I can pick any from those, or I can actually try to reroll into something else. I don't think I roll. I'll stay safe and pick out of those. Kind of like the Vanguard, but let's see what enemies are playing. Ooh, Assassins, I counter Assassins. Warriors, well, we kind of counter each other. There's a Warrior. Ooh, Mages is not good. I don't like Mages, because they counter me. It's a bit left, so I'm not too worried. And there's a Mage. Oh. It's like a demon. A demon elemental. It's pretty unique, sometimes it's very powerful. Yeah, right now I'm unstoppable because I have 6 goblins now. At round 20, if you can transition into 6 goblins, that's very powerful, especially if you have all the 3 stars. Okay, Panda. Oh, that player left. I think he was just getting defeated too much. So now there's 7 players. Oh, I should also move my head. I do apologize for that. So, wow, he picked into a legendary item. The Aghanim sector is pretty strong, but at the moment, it's not a game changer. Later it is, so I can do the same. You know what, let's... I probably want this. This is for the much later game, so this gives me both of the talents, on the left, on the right. Because I want higher chances for Gyrocopter, and I think that's going to be the biggest deal breaker. If I can get that, I'm pretty happy. Anything else won't be the game changer. And even a better item won't change, unless I get the synergy correctly. Oh, so 6 warrior. This is one of my counters. Luckily, I have my goblins up, and all my goblins are 3-star. Otherwise, I'll get destroyed. So the goal of the game is to spend my gold, slowly level up. Don't need those, just buy them, so other people have less chance of getting them. Notice I'm not spending gold under 50, so I always getting my experience. Well, let's have a look. Other players, ooh, he is a knight. This is a counter too, because he does pure damage and it goes through my armor. If I face the Chaos Knight, I think he will defeat me, which is a bad thing. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't want to lose my win streak though. Right now I get so much extra gold for the win streak. I just said that. Okay, I didn't get the Chaos Knight. It's gonna be a warrior. No, this is gonna be a mage. I said it wrongly. Mages, well, right now the mage is not the counter because we have way too much health. Oh, as the players die, by the way, you can acquire riding items, which is a bonus. And now there's 6 players. Battle right out. I might change my Bending of the Troy into something else. Oof, don't need those as well. I will buy them. I'm not buying them to use them, by the way. I can keep the Naga. But most other things, they're not that useful. I'm just buying them, actually. I can get my humans on and get some bonus experience. Having 3 humans give us 2 experience increase every round, but they have to be on the board. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to increase on my chances of getting a gyrocopter. I think to do that, I will ban the mages, and this way the 2 of the legendary disappears, and there's the other 3 that I wanted. It will cost a lot of gold. So to ban that, we'll see. After level 30 then, maybe I get a special relic. Oh, this is decounted. Actually, not too bad, because we have 3 stars. Yay, we defeated him. Not as bad as I worried. Gonna put my humans down, which will give me 2 extra experience. Every bit helps. As for PvE round, it is usually pretty easy. Now I don't have to pick. So, I lose a lot of my synergies, but PvE round is very easy. And I doubt I'll lose some PvE round. Let's have a look at items. Ooh, this is interesting. I like the shard because it gives you extra skill. So my Demon Sword is my biggest tank. All the best items is on him. This is not even the best item, just a bit of evasion, because we don't need the Aqua Synergy. It is very fun to play though. We can make a guide on this. So against the neutral monsters, usually your lineup should be fine, unless you're playing human mages and you're very greedy, which I can teach you. It is one of the strongest build. Very broken in the late game. Oh, chopped item. More items to be looted. Both are good items. I think I keep this one for the gyrocopter. And level 8. I want to push for a little higher. Let's go this. I should push for level 9 before I start rolling. So this way there is... how should I say it? There's even higher chances of something better. And you don't want to overflow your gold. It's very rare you see this much gold, because my economy and my game is so smooth this game. But you can't get over 100 gold. I've tried that before. Gotta give this one to team as well. You can only have maximum of 6 items. Get some illusions, doesn't really do much. Oh, Sven is a counter too. Sven does pure damage to us. And it's a level 1 Sven, it's already so strong. I think I might lose. Yeah, I think I lost. And you gotta see what happens when we lose. Well, I have been benefiting a lot. Oh, I did miss a unit, didn't I? Because I leveled up, I forgot to put one extra. Oh, see, I lost health, I lost my win streak, and he also get 18 gold for defeating me, which is really good for him. Not good for me, though. Put down the Naga just for the mages. Now I have the Naga Synergy, which makes us a little tankier. Back to leveling. I probably don't need to pen this. So, once I get to level 9, I'll be looking to ban the mages, and then I'll be looking for my gyrocopter. This is only because I'm super wealthy. If I'm not that rich, I probably won't do this way. What counters us is going to be pure damage and also magical damage, because we have so much armor and regen. Against assassins, we're the best counters, because they do physical damage. And as you can see, Morphling does do some magical damage, but it's not enough. Oh, he defeated me. Notice that I'm fighting him and he defeated me, and he is an elemental warlock. Very powerful, especially once he gets all the elementals. It will stun you for days. Oh, I need to buy metal. Oh, got Jarrow, perfect. I need the meeple for Jarrow, I fully forgot. So, got to level 9. I already found the Jarrow I wanted, I don't need to ban anymore. Perfect. There's a Zeus. I'm gonna roll a little bit. Oh, and there's a Jarrow. Nice. Yeah, because I have so much higher chances. Oh, by the way, if you find a new legendary, you buy it quickly and it will give you additional gold for buying the legendary. Oh, there goes all my rerolls. I had a lot of free rerolls, by the way. And the slowly move items to the Jarrow, and now with the 6 mercs and 6 goblins, this is our ultimate goal. Once you get that, and you keep winning, you will get 3 legendaries every round. That's the best part. People love playing Goblins and Mech because of this. Nice. Okay, don't need the Zeus. Don't need the Rubik. Keep the Tide. Keep the Naga. Because I want to defeat the mages. The way to defeat the mages is to tank up against them. I can buy this Naga set. Here we have the golden ticket. You click the golden ticket, there is a random set of legendaries you can get. How good is that?
The hunter feasts.
Of course, it is a little random. Still looking for Jaro? Oh, Sven's good. I think I'll save up because next round is the PvE round and at 38 gold, I'll probably save up. Are these some good units? My mechs. Yeah, I needed the Meeple. Once I get techies, I don't need Meeple anymore. I want to ban the mages. It's gonna cost me a bit, but I have the economy. This warrior, this is the this is another Night Warriors. Night Warriors are very powerful because they have so much armor. They also reflect pure damage, which is a counter to us until we got the strong Jaro. And it's very normal to lose. And I just lost. But because I have the talents, we get extra gold. Oh, someone died too. Pick up some extra gold on the floor. Little bit short on gold. Oh, Titan, nice. I can't put him under. Because I need my goblins and I need my mechs. Each time I lose, I don't get a free legendary. So our build really want us to win. I already have my build fully perked out all the way up to 10 and 11. Let's get item. You can take out items out of units. Let's take the items out and ready to get some good items. And you can fuse items for stronger items. So if I fuse all of those items over here, I'll get something stronger. But I want to keep the mental stuff, very good with the Jaro. Tons of new damage. Notice I took one item off, I can only get a purple item instead of a legendary item. And have a look over here, pick up item, now I can get legendary. So you fuse them and... oh, that's pretty much it. Okay. I also get a random legendary. I need to get that first. And there's a tide. I don't need anything here, to be honest. So I'm not gonna buy this. It's kind of a wasted. So at the moment, I'm gonna go roll a legendary. I need Havoc Hammer. This is not bad, but Havoc Hammer is still... oh, perfect, I got Havoc Hammer. So, Havoc Hammer allows a Gyrocopter to do pure damage. Very important, because against armor units, against everything else, we want pure damage. Oh, some of the Relic boss. I also forgot about that. Perfect. So I'm gonna use my... actually, I can grow a Jaro. Alright, let's grow a Jaro. But this one allows me to grow a unit, and with the egg, if it gets the 3, I get a 2-star. If it gets the 9, we get a 3-star. No one really get a 3-star. So I was gonna roll for a Jaro, but I can grow my own Jaro. I want techies. No techies. Free legendary. Watkins not bad as well. Warlock is good as well, but let's not overwhelm ourselves. So, I think one of the safest way is faster level, because I have a high start tide here. Get an item out of Tinker. And we're looking good. Looking very sharp actually. Don't need Rubik. There's no way I get the high Rubik. Okay, this is a warrior. Gyrocopter here is going to do some pure damage. You can see the damage really racks up. The level 1 Gyro is doing 4,000 damage within a few seconds, because I go through the armor. That's why I need the Havoc Hammer. This is the ultimate setup. And by the way, there's only 4 players left. Look at the damage from Gyro. 8,000 within a few seconds. Let's go. Roll legendary. Ooh, don't need Tide anymore. Nothing too special. I'm waiting for this one to level to 3, and that's it. Once level to 3, I'll swap the gyros, and then we'll be unstoppable. Also wanted my Goblin techies, but I can't find it. So let's rearrange the units a bit. As long as the arrow doesn't die, we can pretty much one-shot everything. There's no mages. My only count is mages. I already planned for mages. Oh, this is scary too. They can stone me. Oh, this is actually really scary. Okay, they do a lot of magical damage from the shadow thing. Oh, that hurts. I gotta keep my Naga though. Gonna eat the Tenko. This actually gives you random health from 1 to 7, I think. We got pretty high roll. Okay, it's 3. We sell the egg and get a 2-star gyro. Take the items out of the gyro. I need some lifesteal. Try to rearrange my units a little bit so they don't get one-shotted by AoEs. Round 34, almost PvE round. Yeah, this is the game changer. This allows me to do pure damage, and this pretty much let the gyro one-shot everything. You're gonna see the warriors, they have so much armor, and so much damage block. Look, plus 20 armor. Against gyrocopter, it means nothing. Look at that. This is a very lucky round though. Usually you don't get this lucky, and we get countered by warriors quite a bit. Oh, and it's gyro. Nice. PvE run, I don't have to spend anything. I'll save my rerolls as well. Trying to see what other items we have. Can take the blink out of the tide. It can just be at the front. I'm still looking for Goblin techies though. If I can find it, that'll be good. And yeah, a lot of good units I can have. I think to counter against the Warlock player that's been defeating me, he is doing a lot of magical damage. Oh, I need a Lincoln Spear. He's hexing my gyro too. Let's see if I can find a Lincoln. Also, I get a Naga in. More magic resist. We got a Lincoln? No, BKB is okay though. Building my actual gyro. So it needs 64 experience. We don't have enough. And let me see if I got items. No items to fuse. Actually, can I do this? I gotta put my items back. Ah, it's in one shot. Not enough. Get the Left King. Get this fan. Building my second carry. Give the best item to charge. The hex is too strong. The BKB doesn't count the hex, unfortunately. Yeah, I need to change it out. Hex is too strong. We need Lincoln. BKB was a bad choice. Ooh. Got a span. Okay. Also got IO. Nice. So let me try to think. I probably don't need the mercs anymore.
Bow to your king.
Gonna get this in. Gonna rearrange a bit. So we lose the merc, but it's not the biggest deal because I'm not winning any mirrors, right? Let's see, I'm facing him. Let's see if my new team can beat him. My gyro is still getting hexed. Need to fix that. But my units are reviving though, because of Wolf King. Okay, I'm gonna put my gyro next to Wolf King next time. Also need to find a Lincoln. I won, but I don't get the bigger rerolls.
We leave the nest.
Let's take the items out for now. Get the BKB to spin. Put everyone next to the Wolf King, so they get revived. And let's chill for now. Spend all my gold too. Yeah, this is a strong one. Maybe I don't go so forward. Move the tide too. So waiting for my Gyro to get revived, and then Gyro goes to work. Not that much work. Okay, not good enough. I need a Lincoln. I also need magic resist.
Your god has arrived.
Okay. Sven's not really doing much. Let's see, let's take the blink card. No, not enough. I don't want to keep the BKB, but it's not a big deal. No Lincoln. Refresher. Wrong one. Refresher tag could be good though. Sell some useless units. Refresh tide! Save the day! But the hex is too good against us. Well, we're holding on. We're holding. Looks like we're holding. Yeah, well, he doesn't do enough magical damage. Once he out of gas for magical damage, he's out of here. So what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to go level 12, get my final Naga, and then call it for a day. Let's see. This is a PvE run, so nothing too special. It's got a 2-star tie, that is the scary part. Yeah, the elemental team, if he get lucky chance to stun me, that's where I die. Unfortunately, I can't get Lincoln. If I can get Lincoln, well, he can't hex my Gyro and then he dies quickly. Secondary carries a spin. Oh yeah, let's go for some good rolls. We have enough? We need 60, we do. Perfect. Come on, Naga. And we don't have enough over here, unfortunate.
Your god has arrived.
Let's see, he's gonna rearrange his team according to my Gyro. And what I'll do is do a last minute swap. No Gyro for you. Let's go watch him. Level 12 versus level 9. But he did find my Gyro, I actually swapped into it. Tide is good. Double blink Tide is really ruining his day. It's GG. Yeah, this is one of the most powerful rerolling goblins I've played. And of course, I was too focused on playing the game to teach you guys fully, but hopefully you can see the logic. So at the very start, we got a lot of 3 stars dominate early game. And then... I'm gonna do something. And then we get the max going, because we get the free rerolls. We wait for level 9 or level 8 to start rerolling, hopefully to find Gyrocopter or Techies. At least one of them has to be in the pool. This gives us 6 max. And once you get 6 max, you can build up your army of legendaries like Sven, like the Wolf King, Gyrocopter. Those are very powerful, because this one revives allies. this one does pure damage and cleaves. And of course my gyrocopter is ungodly with the Havoc Hammer, which is very OP. Probably the final fight. Don't think I can do much. What happened to my title? Even if he got the upper hand, my tide died, but the revive is just too much for him. His build is not designed for ultra late game. He can kill my dude once, but he can't kill him twice. Oh, looking good. I really wanted fun techies. No more techies for me. See if we can find a Medusa. Wow, that is a lot of gyro. I saw the Medusa buy one more gyro. Should find a way to get a merking, but it's okay. So, his setup seems to be strong. This is a cool trick that you can do, that you can swap left to right. I'm gonna put the tide at the back. He's gonna blinking anyways. I don't want to hit me on the front. Let's watch him. I swapped into him again. I want to kind of avoid the shadow thing. Right on the... Okay. Once he get the blink, and once he ravage twice, even when he ravages is too slow, I think. GG, well played. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the coming back to 2025 first game ever. Not really first game, I played a few games before the recording, of course, to just test things out, to know what's happening. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this coming back to 2025 autochess. And yes, the game has changed a lot, but the Goblin rerollings are still unstoppably good. And you can see, I made so much gold, I've lost a few rounds, but so much damage dealt, and very powerful with tons of legendaries, some great item choice. I should have picked the Lincoln Spear if I found it, and that avoid getting hexed, then we pretty much one-shot everything within a few seconds. So I'll see you guys in the next video.